Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Last time we explored pretty much a good chunk of Great Sea, went further on to the south, and we arrived here at the Forest Haven. This time, well, we're going to head and start things up by chucking this nut at the door and breaking it open. That's going to be a central theme throughout much of the dungeon. It's just breaking things open. And yeah. So here we got some green shoe jellies. There we go. Open this up. You got the sparkles! We got the dungeon map. So, already off to the dungeon map. Already going to be pretty fine. Alright. You guys don't want to play? Fine. So yeah, so, Forest, we'll take on most of this dungeon today. I don't think it's quite as long as the last dungeon, but it's still fairly long. Alright then. So here we got to go on ahead and take things across. Go ahead and hop on here. Yeah. Then go ahead and head over this way. So here we got some shoe jellies here. Don't go off the edge, all I have to say. There we go. So one thing that you can do is stun enemies. Blind throw. Should be fine, right? Yep. No, okay, fine. I will take my heart back. So yeah, there is a bit more to this room, but we don't have much we can do with it right now. Okay, we need the bomb in order to take that out. And then there's stuff up there that we don't really have too much here. This room I'll be covering more in detail later on in the dungeon. Just after we get the dungeon item, because we really don't have much that we can do here right now. Nice turnaround, Link. So, here we need to start using our Gale Leaf a little bit more in order to head on across. So yeah, the Deku Leaf has multiple uses. Blowing things around. So yes, this is the first instance of the leaf. It would later on come to be pretty useful in the Breath of the Wild. So here we're going to head and healing these things. Yeah, so P-Hats, you really can't do much here. If you want to defeat them, you're going to have to stun them with that. And then go ahead and go in for the kill. There is a very easy way to kill them, but not right now. So yeah, so I'd recommend stealing first, blowing, and then slashing. Alright. Go ahead and get some stuff there. So coming up forward, we got some more Deku Babas here. Actually I should stop trying to kill him easily. Instead start stealing some of the things because we will need items that Deku Babas do drop later on. So yeah, so you want to go ahead and start defeating them. Alright, just magic. And this one we do have to kill. There we go. There's why we have to kill that, is because once you defeat that, a bulb will come, so we can go ahead and head up to the next area. And take this up. So yeah, so right over here we have ourselves something that we can't really destroy right now, so we're going to have to blow this over. Call the fairy over. Yay for awkward jump angles. Alright. Go ahead and lock on up. And blow this to the other side. Alright, should be good enough. So inside here we got ourselves a nut that we want to pick up. You have a limited amount of time before it disintegrates fully, so place it down and start blowing your way back. Right, pick this up, let physics panic, and throw it out the door. Alright, not too bad of a room. So, inside the next room. What I would recommend doing starting things out is blowing that away, because vines will start appearing once you start throwing that away. Alright, pick this up, go away from the door, toss it, and there we go. Not too bad of a room. So now we are finally here in the central hub. Alright, so here in the hub room, we really don't have a purpose of going down right now because As you can see, there's a lot of unfriendly stuff down there. So instead, we are going to head our way up, and once again, using the grappling hook. And swinging on across. So now we got to time our jumps carefully. Between platform to platform. Let them lend their helpful hand. Alright, and with that all done, now we need to do a little bit of a platforming. Head across here, there's some rupees in the room should you need it. I don't. So, go ahead and take this there, knock on the thing, and there we go. There's a pathway that does lead up. I'm not going to take that right now. Instead, we're going to head on in here, and we have some new enemies. Morts. Right, it's Morts. They don't do anything but just weigh you down. If you want to defeat them quickly, just quick spin. They're more pests than anything. They're nothing really of note. So inside this room, we have ourselves a maze of vines that you need to maneuver around. We have ourselves a little pathway here. And just take things kind of slowly. Look for gaps. And get knocked back. Yeah, these vines are jerks. Alright. Not past because a lot of times when you move, they spawn up before you are able to actually get there. Like so. Yeah, I don't like these vines that much. Right. We're continuing to head further. We're right here at the end. Oh, I forgot to get the bomb first. It's just this dungeon that vines are annoying. Because they are. Yeah, I just get knocked back because they just keep on spawning up in my face. Alright. So instead of going that wrong way, we're going to head over here. Drop the bomb there. Head on here for this chest. You got the thing. We obtained the compass. And now you can see where everything is in this dungeon. I'll be honest, my memory of this dungeon is not that great. All I know is I am not a big fan of this dungeon here. Now we gotta throw it over there. Was it good enough? Yes it was. I think. Yep, okay. So now to maneuver around these vines of annoyance. Alright, there we go. Took long enough. So, open this up and we obtain ourselves a small key. Use it to unlock doors, which we will in a moment. I was pressing Y. Yeah, my gamepad is not the greatest. There we go. So, you can go on ahead and just knock those down. I think there's nothing of notes in those large pots, so let's go ahead and head on out of here. Okay, so we're really done in this area. Just avoid the morts. Ooh. Once we got the chest down here. Oh, they're morts. Alright, 10 rupees. Not too bad. I only remember the where the big ones are. So if you need to let go of them, also you can just roll and they'll delatch themselves. Alright, so we're really done in this part. Now we gotta go on ahead and yeah, don't get bonked up on the collision link. There we go. And head on through this door now. So inside here we got some more pea hats to take out. Steal their feather, let them get knocked down to the goop. And take the escort across. Oh, I'm surprised the water doesn't instantly kill them. Oh well. So take this little pathway across. I mean, this dungeon has a nice aesthetic. There's just some parts I just don't really like about it. Like bonking. Alright, what's this room? Okay then. So here we got some new friends here. These being Mothulas. Mothulas, what they do is that they spit out things. Yeah, Link, continue aggroing that. Yeah, so Mothulas, they kind of exist. They really only have two functions here. Alright. Go ahead and steal your feather. Stun you. And yeah. It'd be really nice if we could take these out in one hit. Since they're kind of annoying. Alright, nothing else there. Head and take this up to the next level. Alright. We're down there, so let's avoid them and head on into this room. Alright, and we have the boss fight against Big Mothula. So you gotta be careful with Mothula as they like hanging up in the air. And then yeah, since we really lack any way to do this, wait for the QTEs to come on, and then go for jump slashes. Alright, there we go. So jump slashes and spin attacks, and you're pretty easy. It's not too hard of a mini-boss. Really, the main annoying part about Mothula is just they're far away. Otherwise, it's actually not too bad. Just hit them when they're close to the ground, and yeah. Actually, that was a pretty good Mothula because a lot of times they like staying up in the air. And yeah, use QTEs when you get them. And then, for all that trouble, we get ourselves a dungeon item. We got the thing! We obtained the boomerang! Set it and throw it with X, Y, or R. I'll be honest, we've been going through this dungeon pretty fast. Alright then. So going on to our items, we get ourselves our first true range projectile. Boomerang is a very useful item here. One of the features about the boomerang is multi-locking. You'll automatically latch onto the targets it will need, and yeah. Otherwise, it'll just throw things far away, and yeah. It'll have a lot of uses. I like the boomerang. It's one of the go-to items. Exhibit A. Stealing these. Exhibit B. Instant one-shots. Okay, it's not quite a one-shot, but it instantly removes their shield, and then one of those is enough to instantly defeat them. Very fine indeed. So, with that all done, went ahead and defeat them. And no golden feather. Okay. So with that all done, next up what we want to do, I think I'm not on the right position for this floor. Let's take this up. Where is it? Okay, it's over there. Just remember to head our way up. So something that I didn't quite mention before is that you can still climb these grappling hook things. It's really the first application of it. Is there one more up there? Yes, okay. I wasn't for sure if there was one up there or not. Alright. Head down there, and head to the very peak of the dungeon. Hop across here. Head up to the top floor. And behind these trees right up here, get ourselves a nice hidden item. A joy pendant! Alright then. So that's it in this room, I do believe. Yeah, I think so. Now we got to go head on down here. Alright, so we still got to be a bit of ways, but all you got to do is hit them both, and they are instantly defeated. Alright then, so next room we get ourselves a lot of vines that we need to go ahead and slash down. Yeah, just using the multi-purpose targeting, you can lock onto 5 targets total at a time. It's actually kind of cathartic just taking them all out. Alright then. So that's it there. So, now we got to head on across here. Open up this chest, and obtain ourselves another joy pendant. We're doing pretty fine for joy pendants, actually. And now we return back here to the central room. And we have ourselves a lot of targets here. Take out the 5. Now we'll lead to the basement floor of the dungeon. But before we do so, just take a look around. Ah yes, right over there. What you're going to do now, take this across. Since I didn't quite mention this before, you can blast it open for a shortcut back to, well, the entrance of the dungeon. And before we conclude the episode out, we're going to now do some backtracking. Because there's some good stuff here in the early parts of the dungeon now that we have the boomerang. So, we're going to head and backtrack our way across the dungeon. And our first objective is on the first floor, yes. I forgot this down here. Okay, so Dekababas. You can now use this to instantly defeat them. Very cool. Okay. And then you can also use the hook to return things to you really easily. And actually, I don't really need to bother with you. Okay. Head on to this nice little cubby hole. If it'll let me. There we go. Open this up. Red rupee. Not too bad. Don't get beheaded. There we go. So, continuing our excavate through this early area. Just use the yells to head on across. And now this room, we originally didn't climb too high up. Now we have a reason to climb high up. Now, we're going to head on to this area. Jump up. Oh, hi, jerk. Alright, let's try this again. Head on to this thing. Now let's avoid the Deku Baba. Hello there. You can bug off. Inside these are two jellies. Yeah, there was a joy pin inside that chest there. So yeah, so you can use the boomerangs to stun shoes out of their invincibility phase. Or I guess they're heartless going through the floor thing. You know, that fun stuff. Now we're gonna head on across here. Drop down here. Take out our boomerang. Take out that little orb thing there. And grab ourselves another item here. We got the thing! We obtained the treasure chart here. Alright then. Yep, I'll take the fall damage because there's another thing here on the early parts here that we need to do. And that's right here since we didn't really have a reason to be in here. Open this up. For a Knight's Crest. Very fun and very nice and dandy. So, with all done, I guess we're gonna go on ahead and take the shortcut up to the first area. Yeah, I should probably mention what happens if you fall down here early on. Down across. Alright. So, with that all done, we're back here at the entrance once again. Alright, into the pot we go. Hooray for Detour! So, with that all done, I think we made pretty good progress for the episode. We managed to explore quite a bit of the Forbidden Woods, and we have a new way open right down into the basement. So next time in The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD, we continue our soiree through the Forbidden Woods and potentially get into the boss. I will see you all then.